This 54 Chevy 3100 is OG CHC. It has been around for 15 years. It's got a new owner and it found its way back here to get some much needed upgrades. Pretty much everything underneath here is original, and that's how its old owner wanted it. It had a few steering upgrades, stuff like that, but now it is going to get the V8 power plant that it has deserved for quite some time. Automatic transmission, AC, heat, everything completely redone, and it's going to make this thing really nice for its new owner. Alright, got core support, radiator cover, horns, springs, that kind of stuff. And it looked like it's going to be in the way. The hood, all of that off. Come around here. I disconnected and plugged the power steering lines. Throttle linkage is out and out of the way. It looks like I still have a temp gauge to unhook, but the oil pressure sensor is out. Looks like everything on this side is out of the way except for the exhaust right there, which I'll deal with in a minute. And then everything is disconnected and plugged on this side. Fuel line disconnected, plugged. Starter, all the starter linkages, because this one actually has a push button mechanical on the floor that actually has a like bell crank spring setup, actually pushes that plunger in, which is kind of cool, but also kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, that's gone, grounds are gone. So we should be pretty much ready to go to get this thing up in the air. Got the gearbox and everything out of here. Motor mounts, everything disconnected. So chains are on it. We're gonna hoist this thing up out of here. Alright, so I did the initial scrub, got all the nasty grease and crap off. It looks like there was some kind of latex-based paint or something that was sprayed up on the firewall, so I got some wax and grease remover and a Scotch-Brite, and we got all of that stuff off because this is all going to get recoated with some nice satin black. I got the steering rack nice and cleaned up, got all of the globs of grease and everything off these cross members here. This cross member back here is going to be getting cut out because that's going to be in the way of our transmission of the 350 when it drops in. And then I think I'm going to make a panel to cover the blacked out section of the firewall here and rivet it on, and that'll be a nice smoothed out panel, and we'll run all of the wiring out of those 3 holes up above. The 54 Chevy that we were putting this thing in just needed to be able to cruise down the highway. I mean, with the rear end that was in it, you were lucky to do 45 in that thing. So 308 gears in it with the turbo 350 and the small block, this thing should cruise all day long on the highway and make the customer very happy. So vacuum plates need to come off, all this drum brake crap needs to come out of here because we're putting discs on it. We're going to pull this diff cover off the back. I will check and make sure it is in fact 308 gears that I think it is. I've got a cool old school fin cover put back on it. We'll get it all painted up, ready to go. Alright, here is the rear end all cleaned up and painted. These leaf spring perches are in the spot we need them for the truck, which will be nice. And then here is that sweet cover that I found. This is an original Mr. Gasket aluminum fin cover, so they don't make these anymore. Summit Racing, a few other companies make some knockoffs of it, but this is one of the originals, so that's going to be pretty cool on the back of that 54.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, just push the button. Push the button. Come on, push it. You can do it. Come on.